morning, everybody, and welcome back to Shaving with Chief. I'm the Chief, and although I said I wasn't going to do another video today, I couldn't help myself after receiving some epic soaps in the mail yesterday. One of those things that I got was my Ariana and Evans Peach and Cognac set that I'm going to be giving away. So if you haven't seen my 400 subscriber giveaway video that I recently posted, check that out. If you'd like to win this, all you need to do is be subscribed. Tell me what your favorite video is and give me a way that I can improve my channel. So tomorrow I'm going to be using the random comment generator to randomly select a winner. So I hope y'all enjoy this. It's a really sweet kind of fruity scent. So if you're into those types of scents, you're going to absolutely love this one. For the soap that I'm going to be reviewing today, it's going to be Declaration Grooming and Chantilly & Luxe La Petite Prairie. This scent, I'll go ahead and read the scent notes. So the scent notes are vetiver, citrus, geranium, carnation, pineapple, rhubarb, and Sichuan pepper. Oh, and rosemary as well. So, smelling it off the puck, me personally, I don't love this scent. It's a very kind of, it's a sweeter, more floral, kind of rhubarb heavy scent. It's very pleasant, but for me, it's not really my style. I prefer like the kind of brighter the citrus scents. It talks about like pepper and all that, but I don't really get a lot of the spice. My girlfriend Kaylee, however, I don't know if you saw her Instagram video yesterday, but she loves this scent, and she said she'd even want to bathe in it. So I mean, that's high praise. But me personally, I think it's really good. There are a lot of people that are going to love this scent. I'm kind of on the fence about it right now. Hopefully it'll kind of develop once I get lather. So that being said, let me go ahead and wet my face and we'll get lathering. So right off the bat, as I lather this soap, it starts to brighten up a little bit. I'm getting a little bit more of the citrus. The florals are still pretty strong, but it is a sweeter kind of, I would say, more formal, classic type of scent. And in the description off the Declaration Grooming website, it specifically mentioned that it would be good in any era, in any situation. And I can see that. Some of the other scents are kind of more polarizing, the Chantilly & Luxe scents. So like Weinstrasse, like I love Weinstrasse. Personally, I wouldn't wear that to a formal occasion. This one I can see, right? Milk Steak, as I'm sure we are all aware, and if you're not aware, is a really solid performer, very, very thick soap. It is a little bit softer, but it's not overly soft. It doesn't start kind of inching into that kind of crope category, I don't think. It is probably one of the softer, just classic soap style bases. And it always gives me a really good face feel, really, really solid density. It's always a really good performer. I've always been a huge fan of Chantilly & Luxe, who is ran by Sean Mayer. Sean is just really, really good at perfuming. His scents are just incredible. He was nominated, I don't know if he won, but he was nominated for an award for Weinstrasse. And I would say like my top three Chantilly & Luxe scents by far are Yuzu Rose Patchouli, Weinstrasse, and of course 88 Chestnut. But if you also notice when I talk about those favorites, those are all very bright citrusy, whereas this is kind of a mellower, sweet citrus floral. Yeah, it definitely has that kind of rhubarb backbone in it. It's okay. I don't love it. I'll probably end up offloading this, to be completely honest with you. Kaylee is gonna kill me. But it's okay. It's not horrible. One thing that I did notice though, if you actually take a look at the prices of the soaps, every other Chantilly & Luxe that I found in my research this morning was $24. This soap is $26. which was interesting to me. I'm assuming it's because, to perfume these scents, that's a lot of work, and I know there's not a lot of money in perfuming. So I don't know why it's $26. I don't really, I would assume it's to help offset the cost and give more money to Sean. That'd be the only thing that makes sense to me. Considering that most of Declaration's releases are around $21, $22, a simple $2 jump, as in previous Chatouille Luxe collaborations, I don't think is really gonna be enough for Sean. I mean, that's not a lot of money for him. So I would assume that those extra $2 are gonna go to Sean. So yeah, this is a $26 soap, and at $26, expectations are gonna be high. And for me, I don't love it, but I can tell that a lot of people will. For my razor of choice this morning, I'm going to start out trying an edge that I did. Doug Bear gave me a call the other day and gave me some excellent kind of advice on how to do a method of cuticule honing that he suggested, and I think it worked out pretty well. If it doesn't, I'm going to switch from my Osiris Bladeworks 9/8 probably to my Tatara this morning. So, wish me the best of luck. Seems to be cutting nicely, so I'm just going to keep on with it. So shipping, I never really discussed shipping, but I've ordered a lot of products this last week. So I feel obliged to, or obligated to talk about shipping. So around the same time that I ordered this soap from Declaration, I also ordered Chatouille Luxe's aftershave. I ordered the Zara Hoff signature, and I ordered an A&E set. This soap came blindingly fast. I think that he had it shipped within 2 days, and then at my house 2 days later. So that says something to his quick shipping speed. I watched on another topic. I watched CDB's video this morning, and that video meant a lot to me. While the feedback that I received from the community as a whole was overwhelmingly positive, my Dayman Nightman video did receive a little bit of criticism, rightly so. It was a very emotional review, but it's nice to know that he not only understood my intention of that video, but also the intention of my follow-up video. And my intention wasn't to, like he said, it wasn't to backtrack or change my opinion or apologize. That wasn't an apology video to Scott or Declaration. What that was an apology to the community for losing control and losing military bearing. I'm in a unique position, unlike many other YouTubers, where I don't get to hang up my uniform and at the end of the day and be who I want to be. I am 24/7 in the military, and I'm held to that standard on and off duty. So that video was just a little much for a grown man, I think. In the way that I was, in the emotion that I showed. It's cool to show emotion, but you should never lose control. I'm sucking this morning. My shave is way off. I think it's time to wake up. Yeah, so this edge is pretty solid. I'm gonna have to buy an 8K. So for my progression, I go 1K, 5K, and then I went to a cauticule. It needs to be brought to an 8K first, I'm finding. It's just not enough. Just more money I'm gonna have to spend on stones. I gotta tell you, that stuff is expensive, man. Like once you start getting into like natural stones, yeah, it's very expensive. Yeah, and so as I add water to my face, I'm finding that those floral notes really kind of develop. And I'm not a fan of florals at all. I have no florals. I don't like florals. Yeah, flowers and rhubarb, in my opinion. If I failed to mention it earlier, because I'm definitely off this morning, this is my ZT2 knot. So this is by Mozingo Brushworks. It's breaking in really, really nicely. I'm still in disbelief that it's 24 millimeter. He did a great job setting the loft, and it honestly rivals in size and performance to my other 24 millimeters. My other 26 millimeters. Probably due to just the pure density of the knot. So he did a great job with this thing. If you're familiar with decoration knots, I would say this is performing very similar to a 26 millimeter B9B. And I'm not super familiar with decoration knots. I've only used a couple different ones. But if I had to say something that was similar, it would be that one. This one's softer. I know that one was renowned for its soft gel tips, but to me, the ZT2 is even softer. Yeah. Man, it's cutting, but barely. So I'm gonna speed this shave up a little bit, and I'm just gonna hop on this Totara. One of the good things about this soap is, check this out, right? I'm gonna stretch right here, just because it is that slick. It is that slick. I'm even gonna go against the grain. And what's crazy is I don't even feel the blade. Like I'm like, as I'm doing that, I'm like, is there a blade in this thing? This is the neutral blade exposure. Soap is very slick. This razor is very, very good. Not disappointing whatsoever. And I want to mention, with yesterday's video, the comments I've received so far are stellar. Like, I've received so much good feedback, like on how I can improve my channel, from wiping my lips to doing something about the echo in my bathroom, which is going to be a challenge. I spoke to CDB briefly about it. I thought he was using like a boom mic or something, but dude, that audio is from his phone. So I don't know how I'm gonna combat that. I got some feedback to possibly do a couple a den tour, maybe like a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Identifying my favorite soaps. And even some that wanted something a little bit more detailed, as in like the description of the soaps and the bases, ingredients. So I really, really appreciate all that feedback. If you noticed this morning, I preloaded the brush, which is not something I typically do. And that was from someone's feedback that they gave me on that video. So I am listening. I'm going to be writing that stuff down. and constantly referring back to that video for ways that I can better my channel. So thank you. So yeah, very slick soap. I'm just using the residual slickness. Milk steak is always a solid performer. Very good. Okay, and that's it. 15 minutes. Oh man. All right, so all in all, right? Do I love the soap? No. Is it terrible? No. I feel like this soap will be well received. It's definitely going to appeal to those who like the sweeter florals. This is not, I wouldn't even say in my top 5 Chatilian Luxus scents. They did increase their price from 24 to 26. I'm assuming to kind of offset the cost of actually the perfuming, which makes sense because I didn't think that he was going to be working on soaps anymore. And then he released this one and it was $2 more. So that makes a lot of sense. If you like those sweeter floral scents, give it a try. It is pleasant. Me personally, I don't love it. I'm gonna have to fight with Kaylee so that way I can offload this thing. Yeah, but it's decent. If you're curious, if you're a big fan of Chatilian Luxe or Declaration, give it a shot. Just don't expect for it to be in the same category as like Weinstrasse or 88 Chestnut or Yuzu Rose Patchouli, because those three are just like on another level in my opinion. But again, thank you all so much for all your awesome comments, all the awesome support. If you're really interested in winning a set of Peach and Cognac, this is by Irion and Evans, and this is in their Kaizen base. Check out my 400 subscriber video, like, subscribe, leave a comment telling me what your favorite video is and how I can improve my channel. I'm gonna be giving this away on Friday. The razor I tried to use was my was my 9/8 Osiris Blade Works. Man, I don't know, I'm gonna take a break from honing. I'm getting frustrated. It's time to take a break, I think. So maybe I'll go back to DEs and Max Records for a while, but Tatara Massamune, this isn't their medium handle. They came out with this really crazy short one, but this is their basic kind of normal, original length handle. This is a Massamune razor with an Adachi top cap, which gives it that neutral blade feel. And this is like a second use Pulse Silver Super Iridium. Again, thanks for all the love and support, y'all. Thanks Doug Bear for helping me hone. Thanks CDB for your kind words. I really appreciate all y'all's support. Have a fantastic day.